Today I'm gonna continue the Archon Quest. I'm gonna play Act 2 now of Natlan. Yeah, Act 1 was pretty good, I liked it. But it was a lot of exposition, you know? I mean, there was also a bit of action, you know, with the tournament and then also the attack on the people of the Springs, Mulani's village. But yeah, it was still mainly exposition, our introduction to Natlan, which is fine, you know, but I'm still hoping that now in Act 2 things are gonna speed up a little, hopefully. So yeah, let's just go and without further ado, continue the Archon Quest. Yeah, I also wanna know what role the Fatui are gonna play in this quest, because there was no Fatui in Act 1. They weren't even mentioned. But obviously we know from the trailers and stuff that the captain is here in Natlan, right? So there has to be something about the Fatui in this part of the Archon Quest, right? Yeah, now the vacation is over, Paimon. It's time for some real developments here in Natlan. Either with the Abyss or the Fatui, or I don't know. Paimon still doesn't know that Atea is gonna die soon, right? She was not there when we had that conversation with Atea and Mulani, I'm pretty sure. But seems like for now Atea is fine and is just doing her thing. For at least a little while longer. Jay's best girl of Natlan. Hi Mulani. I'm going fishing with Mulani, okay. So Nina, wasn't she at the stadium? Or maybe I'm confusing her with someone else, maybe because she has just a generic NPC design. Oh no, she is actually the one from the stadium, okay. And they have returned, Kachina and Chaska and Yansan and the two random NPCs that went with them. Okay. Yeah, is she fine? Did she die? Was she resurrected? Oh. Oh, damn. She actually died. Oh, and see, she's still dead. She has yet to be resurrected. Oh no. Poor Kachina. But I guess it kinda makes sense since she was the least experienced of them. But then again, Mulani also had to be inexperienced at some point, right? But she never died. Yeah, true. Okay, so I guess we're gonna witness the rite of resurrection now in this Archon Quest. That's gonna be interesting. I mean, yeah, they're definitely cunning. Even if they just want to destroy everything, that doesn't mean that they are not gonna do it in a smart way, you know? Because destroying everything is not easy, you can't just do it by brute force. But I don't think they just want to destroy everything. Like, they have some bigger objective that we don't understand yet. Paimon, you have to think about it that way. Maybe it was just a distraction, you know, wherever the Night Warden Wolves team went. Maybe that was a distraction so that they could attack the village here in peace. Or rather, not in peace, I mean, you know what I mean. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, let's just say they're difficult to understand. I mean, yeah, that depends on whether we are just talking about the Abyss or, you know, the Abyss Order. Like, a lot of times these are used as synonyms, but technically the Abyss itself is something different than the Abyss Order, right? So, which one is it exactly that's attacking Natlan? Is it the Abyss Order or the Abyss? Yeah, Khaenri'ah. Once again, everything goes back to Khaenri'ah. Oh, Natlan was affected the worst by the disaster. Besides Khaenri'ah, I guess. Oh, so they're still struggling with the after effects of the Khaenri'ah disaster. Now it makes a little bit more sense why why the Abyss has such a big presence here. Yeah, the Khaenri'ah disaster was basically a kind of apocalypse, not just for Khaenri'ah. We also heard in A's second story quest, I think it was, about how Inazuma was affected by the disaster and that there were basically hordes of Rift Hounds just everywhere and darkness, and yeah, so every nation was affected by it. It's more of an apocalyptic worldwide event than just, you know, focused on Khaenri'ah, even though it originated from Khaenri'ah, right? So the Abyss understood the foundation of each tribe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of course, they have to be intelligent about it. Can't just destroy everything without being smart. And they also have invaded the Night Kingdom, okay. Wait, isn't the Night Kingdom where the fallen heroes go before they are resurrected? So Kachina should be there right now. Okay, so slowly but surely the different Pyro Archons have managed to push the Abyss back. But it's not over yet, of course, the war's still going. So that's why Natlan is the nation of war, because they've been at war with the Abyss for 500 years, basically. Yeah, Lumine has fought the Abyss before. Okay, so they are talking about the Abyss Order in that case. But truly eradicate? Did we truly eradicate the Abyss in the other nations? Because I don't think so. We also just pushed them back. But for some reason the Abyss just is even more relentless than Natlan, apparently. Yeah, you have to look towards the future. Okay, all the talk about fighting the Abyss. But what exactly is gonna happen with the Abyss in this Archon Quest? That's what I wanna know. And yeah, I believe in you, Mualani. You can do it. You can defeat the Abyss. Okay, back to the stadium it is. Let's go. And that's the official start of Act 2. I'm excited for this. Can't wait to see what happens next. And especially, even though they were all talking about the Abyss, and the Abyss stuff is interesting, no question. Like I already said, I especially want to know what's up with the Fatui in this region. What's up with the captain? He has to be somewhere here, right? But we haven't heard anything about him yet. They haven't even said anything about the Harbinger being in Natlan in Act 1 of the Archon Quest. So yeah, that's kind of weird. Maybe he's just arriving during Act 2 at some point? Oh, cutscene? Oh, Kachina's the only one who died, huh? Even the NPCs survived? Come on, who cares about these random NPCs? In Act 1 I was like, oh, look at this. We have 3 playable characters and 2 random NPCs in the team. So probably the random NPCs are gonna die, right? But no, I was wrong. They survived and Kachina died instead. Okay, so they're also making a huge show out of the Rite of Resurrection. Let's hope nothing's gonna go wrong here. Oh, and Kinich is here as well. Nice. I was expecting him to be on the team as well, but then, you know, like I already said, 2 random NPCs. Could have done 5 playable characters, but oh well. Okay, so he's already heard about the attack. Well, if only I'd been a bit more perceptive. But yeah, we did our best, and we remembered that we can, you know, purify stuff from abyssal energy. Haven't used that power since the prologue, but it came back for Act 5, not Act 5, Chapter 5 of the Archon Quest. Okay, the ride is starting now. Oh, who's this? An old hero, maybe? Heed the call of life. Okay, Mavuika is here as well, of course she is. Still haven't talked to her directly yet. That's definitely gonna happen at some point during this quest, right? Oh, her flaming hair again, it's still so cool. Just doesn't get old, no matter how many times I see it. So Mavuika is the one who actually brings them back personally, I guess. Oh, now they're singing? Yeah, Mulani mentioned that they would be singing, right? It's the main theme that they also already, you know, let us listen to at the end of the live stream. Such a good theme. Just listen. So good. Genshin soundtracks, as always, amazing. And, oh, I have to click. Okay. There's Kachina. Oh. Oh, Oh my god, I even said let's hope nothing goes wrong. And of course something goes wrong. Kinda jinxed it. Yeah, okay. That's bad. Yeah, what does that mean? Where is Kachina? She's not gonna stay dead, right? Because they are not killing off playable characters. Especially not a child. That's not the kind of game Genshin is. Sometimes I wish it were, because it would increase the stakes a bit. Instead of, just knowing that Kachina is fine. But, oh well. This is still an interesting twist. Is the Abyss behind it? Or maybe the Fatui? Isn't this one of the bullies who tried to pick a fight with Kachina before the second round of the tournament? Just shut up, dude. Yeah, I know he's gonna say that Kachina is not a victor. She should have never been in the team. Yeah, and this is the other bully. It's also there. Exactly. Either that, or since this seems kind of like they knew exactly what to say at this moment, like, so maybe they just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat them in a big match, but maybe there's actually more to it. Maybe someone influenced them and told them to say that. But yeah, they are pathetic either way. I 100% agree, Kinich. Jessica, Noffe.
完遂っつってもいろんなパターンがあるだろう。例えば、
Oh, I just wanna punch him in the face so bad.
何の役にも立たなかったとかな。
You don't even have a special design. You just look like NPC number 586 or something.
とにかくチームは勝ってもあいつだけは大礼に認められなかったってことだ。
あなたの英雄をそんな言葉で侮辱しないで。
Please, Mualani, punch him. Do something.
カチーナちゃんはハビスとの戦いで命を捧げて今も帰ってきてないんだよ。
Look at his smug
それなのに
face.
なんでそんなひどい言われ方をしなきゃいけないわけ。
落ち着け、ムアラニ。こんな奴と争っても何の意味もない。
でも侮辱されたままなんて。
Yeah, I'm with Mualani there. We have to do something. Can't let them run their mouth like that.
英雄の侮辱だと。あいつが英雄だったら。
Can someone just shut them up? Like, Mavuika, can you say something?
この場にいるみんなも考えてみろ。あの嬢ちゃんに問題があったのか。それとも。
Okay, where is he going with that? Or the Great Pirate. Okay, no. He's not just saying that because he really feels like that. He definitely was told to say that. He's working for the Fatui. I'm calling it now. This is a Fatui plot. This is just, no. There's no way he just suddenly puts this on the Pyro Archon for no reason. That's the Fatui trying to shake the trust that the people have in Mavuika. 100%. Or the Abyss, I don't know. It seems more like Fatui to me, but maybe it could also be the Abyss.
もしかして大礼は勝利に対して独特の考えを持ってるとか。
Mavuika still hasn't said anything.
なんだか弱々しい感じだったし。
Oh, no? No, still no. She's deep in thought. Yeah, why isn't she putting a stop to the commotion? What is going on here? Shut up.
もういい。静かに。
Finally.
戦争を勝ち抜いたすべての者に疑惑の目を向けることは許されない。カチーナも我々が敬意を払い祝福すべき英雄だ。だが、
Okay, Mavuika's saying it as
彼女が
well.
再び燃え盛らなかったのもまた事実。 詳細は調べているが、まずはこたびの件、私から詫びよう。
Okay, so she's trying to put it on herself and not on Kachina, shifting the blame away from the little girl. That's respectable.
他の被害者を出さぬよう調査が終わるまで非化聖夜の
And no further pilgrimages until they know what's going on.
すべてを予見し、一切の過ちを未然に防げる者はいない。私も同じだ。疑うことは真実を求めるための手段。決して他人を攻撃する武器にしては
They seem surprised about this outcome. So maybe it isn't a Fatui plot after all. Maybe I was interpreting too much into it.
そんなつもりはありません、エンジン様。
Oh no, you're sorry?
私はただ
I wanna curse so much at him. But YouTube doesn't like curses. So I'm gonna restrain myself.
なら直接私に問うといい。無論、その返答を疑っても構わない。今この場ではっきりさせたいことはまだあるか？
いえ、ありません。
Oh, look how quickly they just retreat. And they're like, oh no, you don't actually have anything to say. As soon as Mavuika confronts them directly. Oh, you're so strong when it's just against, you know, other normal people. Quote unquote normal, because Mualani and Kinisha, of course, not normal. They're vision wielders. But yeah, as soon as the Archon is confronting you directly, you're like this, you know? Stupid idiots. Yeah, exactly. They never cared about the truth. They were just salty still. Because they lost.
こいつら名誉を守るどころかエンジンに質問する勇気すらないんだな。エンジン様、質問よ
But
ろしいでしょう
Mualani
か？
does have the courage to talk to Mavuika directly.
私の友達はカチーナちゃんはどこにいるんでしょう？無礼を承知で申し上げますが、詳細は調べているだけではどうしても納得がいきません。
I like this. She's not taking Mavuika's word for it. She wants more.
現時点で把握していることはすべて伝えた。もし一刻も早く真相を解き明かし、
Yep, let's actually do that. Let's join the investigation. That's also gonna be an opportunity for us to talk to Mavuika. Find out more about her and the Pyro Authority, which might not be hers anymore. Because, you know, the whole statue thing that we can absorb pyro energy, I still think that's an indicator that the Authority of Pyro might actually already be back with the Pyro Dragon. That's my theory for now.
私たちも行こう。
Cheska's gonna join as well, and Jansen.
せっかくの機会だ。もし旅人も都合
Oh, she
がつ
knows
くな
about
ら
us. Of course she
ライブ
does.
室で少し話せるだろう。
And is inviting us personally.
調査に
Nice.
進展があれば各
Finally
部
getting
族の
somewhere.
長に伝えよう。急を要する事態ゆえ、早速本題に入ろう。カチーナが我らナタの英雄であることは疑う余地がない。
Yeah, but then what exactly happened? I mean, that's what we're here to find out, right?
原因不明の騒動が起き、カチーナの行方がわからなくなる。
Unrest in the Night Kingdom, and Mualani mentioned before that the Abyss might have invaded the Night Kingdom. So, yeah, probably something to do with the Abyss.
原因を特定し、状況を打開しない限り、反言の歌は本来の力を発揮できない。
So, are we gonna go to the Night Kingdom now?
つま
To
り
resolve this matter?
カチーナが戻ってこれなくなるってことか？
ああ、八神の国の問題が解決するまで彼女とはしばらく会えない。
しばらくってどれぐらいですか？
具体的なことは何とも言えない。
カチーナちゃんはずっと余順者の戦争に参加することを夢見てきました。ナタを守るための力になりたいって。あの子は絶対に犠牲になることを恐れません。カチーナちゃんはエンジン様が必ず自分の命を再び燃やしてくださると。稽古に疲れて二人で一休みするとき、あの子はいつも反言の歌の
She's so worried about her little sister.
り越えた後、ここに帰ってきてみんなと抱き合いながら興奮と喜びを分かち合うはずだったのに。
Yeah, we have to bring her back. She's so cute. And too young to die.
あの子を応援してきた人たちは一体どんな気持ちで現状と向き合えばいいのですか？安心して彼女の帰りを待てばいいのですか？それとも涙を流しながら悲しめばいいのですか？
That's...
私たち
Wow, that question. Are we her friends or her murderers? Yeah, because she trained her and encouraged her to take part in the tournament, so... Oh, now Mulan's kind of blaming herself. And being like, if I were an actual good friend, would I have sent her to her death? This is getting deep.
言い過ぎだ、ムアラに。
Yeah, but it's not fair to yourself. You couldn't know. You thought she would be fine. She could be resurrected, right? I mean, it's still not really the best thing to send a child to a war. But given the circumstances, it's really not your fault, Mulani.
構わぬ。君の怒りと悲しみは理解できるからな。私は決してカチーナの生死を軽んじているわけではない、ムアラに。できれば私もいち早くカチーナを連れ戻し、君や彼女の安否を心配する人々を安心させ
But
た
you do have an actual plan, Mavuika.
今直面している難題を詳しく説明しよう。もう少し耳を傾けてくれないか？
Okay, broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Let's hear it.
流線の州が襲撃された件と照らし合わせて考えるに、おそらくアビスはナタのルールを乱す新たな方法
Okay,
を
the
見
Abyss
つ
is
けたのだ。
growing more powerful, finding new ways to invade Natlan.
ルールを乱す。
周知の通り、成果はナタがアビスに抗するための根幹だ。
Okay, something's up with the sacred flame apparently.
もし引き続き、非化聖夜の巡礼を開催し、余順者の戦争を行えば、新たな犠牲者が出るかもしれない。しかし、このまま取りやめれば、聖火の力が次第に弱まり、各地にアビスが溢れてしまう。そうなれば、今後流線の州のような災難が幾度も起こるだろう。
Okay, so the more they fight, the more casualties there are gonna be, but the less they fight, the stronger the abyss grows. So it's a lose-lose situation. No matter what they do here.
両者を比較すると後者の方がより危険ですね。悪い。こんな無情な話はしたくないが、マリポのキーニチとして代償を図るのは俺の責
Yeah,
任。
okay, so what he's saying is basically that we should continue the war, even if more people are gonna die, but we have to keep the flame alive so that Natlan is safe, because if Natlan falls, then thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even millions of people, I don't know how many there are in Natlan, are gonna die. Instead of just a few heroes, you know?
だが、こたびの災難の当事者であるムアラニにとって、キーニチのようにどちらの苦しみがより重いかを判断するのは難しいだろう。
Yeah, what's Mualani's perspective on this?
私には分かりませんし、分かりたくもありません。苦しみの重さを比べること自体。
なら、私が帰化聖夜の巡礼を中止にしようがしまいが、君の苦しみは変わらない。そうだな。
はい。カチーナちゃんのことは心配でなりませんが、だからといって。
Okay.
問題の核心はそこだ。単純な比較や選択に頼っても、
Yeah.
この問題は解決できない。私がどの選択をしようと、それぞれ犠牲者が出る。ただいずれにせよ、ナタ人は帰化聖夜の巡礼に
she got a point there.
を持つようになるだろう。
But
そのような
what are we supposed to do
手が
then?
かかれば、団結してアビスに立ち向かっていた人々の心は離れ、アビスの目論みは成就する。あの者らの最終的な狙いは、反言の歌に関するルールを乱すことだけでなく、人々が持つルールへの信用を瓦解させること。
Yeah, because if the people don't have faith that the heroes can be resurrected, then they won't send the heroes to war anymore.
故に、カチーナのような二人目の犠牲者を出さず、かつ、 各部族の守衛の力を強化する策を講じたいと考えている。
Suspend the pilgrimage, strengthen the tribe's defenses, that's all nice and well. But what are we gonna do to actually solve the
成果を
problem?
盛り返す方
成果の力を維持することが問題なら、余順者の戦争だけを一時中止にするのはどうでしょうか。
Yeah, but then the pilgrimage would only be symbolic. And then what do you do about the abyss, you know? Because they are still gonna continue attacking.
それも考えたが、長きにわたり両者は切っても切れない関係にある。余順者の戦争が中止となれば、非化聖夜の巡礼を勝ち抜いた際の栄光も失わ
Yeah,
れ、
that's also a
参加者
problem.
が減るだろう。それに伴って各地区の炎の量が減っていく。これでは悪循環だ。
カチーナちゃんはアビスに人質に取られたのでしょうか。
What happens if you stay there too long?
他の国でも地脈という概念を聞いたことがあるだろう。八神の国も似たような存在だ。
Oh, the Night Kingdom is something like a ley line?
短い間なら八神の国に滞在しても特に問題はないが、アビスの影響が加わるとなれば話は別だ。個の存在が飲み込まれる速度が上がり、最終的に無数の魂と一体化してしまう。
Okay, so we have to rescue Kachina ASAP.
これが彼女の直面している危険となる。今置かれている
So she's gonna lose herself if she stays there too long.
先ほどエンジン様がおっしゃったように、両方の解決策を模索することは私も賛成です。カチーナちゃんを探すことは私に任せていただけないでしょうか。
We're gonna accompany her
成果の
in
問
her
題
search for Kachina?
お力を。
アビス
Please say
が
we
カチ
do.
ーナにもたらした危険は君にも同様に起こりうる。
I mean, if we go with her, or we just go alone, I don't know. Lumine is kind of immune to abyssal energy, so yeah, we are actually the best choice for this.
カチーナちゃんが助けを待ってる。私が気にしてるのはこれだけです。
余順者の戦争で彼女を守れなかった私にも責任はあります。
But how do we get there actually? Do we have to die to go to the Night Kingdom?
オイラたちは
Yeah, this isn't how it should end for her. I promised she would have the chance to learn from me.
了解した。では君たちの行動を全力でサポートしよう。名園の主は地脈から古名を抽出する技術を習得している。カチーナの古名が見つかれば、私は両者のつながりを利用し、八神の国における
Okay, so we actually have a way to pinpoint her position. So that's pretty good.
そしてその次が最も困難なのだが。
Okay, so that's the hard part. How do we get there?
そこって魂の国なんだよな。オイラたちもいいけ
It's gonna be like the Soul Cairn in Skyrim.
通常ならそこに入れるのは
That would
私
be
たち
so
の
cool.
意識のみだが、人をそのまま送る方法もある。だが、八神の国による拒絶に加え、アビスの力による侵食にも耐えなければならない。
私は構いません。
私もです。アビスの力と戦うことに
Yeah, it won't be a problem.
慣れて
ビビってるのってオイラだけか。
I mean, being scared is kind of your thing, Paimon, so just continue doing what you're doing. It's fine. We're used to it. Oh, no, she's talking directly to us. Yeah, I also didn't expect that.
君の功績は耳にしていたよ。君がナタに足を踏み入れた時からずっと君に会い、最上級のおもてなしをしようと思っていたのだ。
Okay, she's pretty welcoming. More than most of the other Archons.
なんでだと？他の国でもそのような待遇を受けてきたのだ。
Oh, she thinks the other nations also welcomed us with open arms. Well, yeah, let's just say it's kind of complicated.
最初はそうでもなかったけど。かはん、今じゃ、そう。
Yeah, our reputation is solid nowadays. I mean, it always has been, right? I mean, okay, I guess to be fair, we were kind of a criminal at some point in Liyue, but that got cleared up pretty quickly. And then we also were a criminal in Inazuma for a while. And in Sumeru. I for a very short while in Fontaine. No, actually, there was also the Fortress of Meropide part, so not a very short while. I was just thinking about the beginning where Farina was trying to put us on trial for Paimon being a floating object, but no, there was also the Meropide part. Damn. Yeah, now that I think about it, we were on the wrong side of law in like 4 out of the 5 nations so far. And Natlan is like the first nation, aside from Mondstadt, where we are not considered criminals. Okay. Still absolutely no mention of the Fatui. They really not gonna appear in this quest? Despite all the hype they generated around Capitano? Also, Kinich and Janssen are not gonna come with us? Oh, he's like, there's another reason why you suspended the pilgrimage. Is there? Oh, so even with the pilgrimage, the production of contending fire was still not enough. Natlan is in more of a crisis than it seemed at first. Also, there's not gonna be a pilgrimage anymore. So Kachina got lucky, she actually managed to win the last one. Yeah, what are they gonna do? We're probably not gonna find out until later. Oh, Janssen already knows? What is it? They're not gonna tell us. Come on. Oh, maybe they are gonna show us already? I thought we were gonna go back to Mulani and Lumin now, but it seems like we are continuing with this group. Oh, she's gonna sacrifice her own power. I see. That's gonna make her vulnerable, and we saw her fight against the captain in the trailer, right? So if she weakens herself now by offering her own power to the Sacred Flame, then maybe she won't be able to defeat the Harbinger. If that even does happen in this quest, you know, they still haven't mentioned the Fatui at all. Yeah, someone has to do it, but still. Well, at least we know now that she's the kind of person who actually cares. Okay, now we're still not back with the other group. Oh, cutscene. Fatui! Finally! Here we go. I just said that there was still no mention of the Fatui. But it's just some... Oh, no. Okay, he's actually here. Oh, that's a cool voice. Il Capitano. First of the Fatui Harbingers. Okay, so all the theories about him being the first were actually correct. So that means that Piero, I think he's called, is actually like not in the ranking. Okay, he's here for the Gnosis. Someone must pick up the Mantle of Salvation. New rules for Natlan? What is he talking about? We are fighting now. Yeah, that is the scene from the trailer. Oh, he looks so cool. And they did say that the first 3 Harbingers are on the level of gods, so there's a chance for him to win this. Oh my god, this is so cool. That just came out of nowhere. They didn't mention the Fatui at all in the entire Act 1 and Act 2 so far, and then suddenly Harbinger versus Archon. Out of nowhere. And it's one of the coolest fight scenes ever. What the heck? Whoa. But he's holding his own so far. He ignited her hair again. Slicing through the eyes. And he comes from above. Oh my god. Now they're fighting in the air. The cutscene is still going. Oh my god, this has to be one of the best cutscenes in Genshin so far. I'm glued to my seat right now. You can't take my eyes off it. It's so cool. I have no idea who's gonna win. It looks so even. I have a feeling that Mavuika's gonna lose, probably, right? Then again, would the Fatui actually get the Gnosis in like Act 2? There's still more acts to come. So maybe she actually wins. Okay, she's still standing. Barely. Okay, they're both exhausted, it seems. What are they gonna do now? Is he retreating? Smokescreen? Yeah, he's gone. Okay, so she kinda won. At least she made him retreat. So amazing. Oh my god. I did not expect that. It came out of nowhere. Just like that. Suddenly, Fatui are here. The captain is here and they just started fighting. I'm just thinking back to Monster right now. Signora just kicked 20 once and then grabbed the noses out of his chest. And that's it. And now, fast forward to this, and it's just on another level. Like, this is the Archon versus Harbinger fight that we've been waiting for. Yeah, the first of the Harbingers. And yeah, what I was trying to say during the cutscene, what's he called? It was Piero, right? Or Pietro or something like that. Who originally people thought that he was the first one, but then since, you know, Alicino was number 4, and then people were like, wait a minute, now the captain kind of has to be number 1, but then what about Piero? And the thing is that Piero probably isn't even in the ranking. He's above, you know, he's just a leader and is not actually considered a Harbinger. So that would make sense, and that's something that people have theorized for a long time. And as far as I know, we didn't have confirmation actually that Capitano is ranked number 1 until now. So yeah, that basically confirms all the theories, which is awesome. Yeah, I mean, he is number 1, and they already said all the way back in Sumeru that the first 3 Harbingers would be a match for Archons. Yeah, why did he bring that up? I mean, it's not like Mavuika would know about that. Now it's also interesting that Mavuika is not willing to give up the Gnosis, you know, which is very different from a lot of the other Archons we've seen so far. The only ones who have really fought back were Venti and kind of Nahida. I mean, Nahida made a deal. She didn't give it for free, but she didn't really fight for it, you know. I mean, she intellectually fought for it. But yeah, in all the other regions, like Zhongli just gave it away. I mean, he also made a contract, he also made a deal, kind of like Nahida, but pretty much gave it away. And we still don't know what he received in return from the Tsaritsa. Miko just gave it away, and Nuvelet also just gave it away. So, yeah. And Mavuika's like the first since 20 to like actually physically fight for it. I love that. Finally an Archon who's not just giving up the noses. Okay, now they're shifting their focus to the Fatui.
もう時間がないのだ。
They have to fight the Fatui and the Abyss now though.
先ほどの
Not a
戦
good
いで最後に
situation.
与えた傷は
Maybe, okay. Here's an idea for how this is gonna go. Maybe Capitano is gonna offer her to help against the Abyss if she gives him the Gnosis. That is one potential way the story could go, I think. When things get so bad that Natlan really is about to be destroyed, then Mavuika might be willing to give up the Gnosis in exchange for Capitano's help against the Abyss.
それと彼を助けたあの力は名園の主によるものだ。
Oh, so the smokescreen wasn't actually his doing? It was one of the tribes.
つま
So
り
they're in cahoots with the
内
Fatui?
部に裏切り者がいるということですね。
Or maybe not the entire tribe, but you know, some people in that tribe.
確かなことはまだ言えないが、もしそうだとしたら貴重な転機にもなりうる。
Yeah, this is all very
最
interesting.
後の一撃を打ち込んだ瞬間、その体内に何か特別な存在
Unusual
を感じた
presence within him.
それを詳しく調べよう。キーニチ、
You wanna know more about
名園の主
this?
のところに行って彼を助けたのが誰なのか調べてくれ。シトラリを訪ねればいいだろう。彼女なら知っているはずだ。
Okay, so is this how we meet Sitlali?
はい。すぐに向かいます。ただ、エンジン様のご決断は変わらん。
あ、案ずるな。
But she's still gonna do the thing with the flame, even though it's gonna weaken her, even though she now knows that the first Fatui Harbinger is here. I don't know if that's a smart idea, but
こ
Well,
の土地を
there she
守っている
goes.
のは神だけではない。
so she's trusting in the strength of the other ancient name bearers, I guess.
私たちが信じるべきは皆で共に見つけたナタの未来へと通じる唯一の道だ。
Okay, there she goes. She's actually putting her power into the flame. Let's hope you won't regret it, Mavuika.
エンジン様大丈夫ですか？
心配無用。ただ少し悔いているだけだ。まだ髪を
Oh, so she can't do that now anymore?
写真でも撮っておくべき
Oh,
だ
that's
った
kinda sad. I love the flaming hair.
もう手遅れだ。あの子たちの旅が順調であらんこと。
Okay, and now we are finally gonna go back to the others, yeah. Mualani and Shaska and Lumine. Did we actually realize that something was going on at the stadium?
すごいことになってるぞ。
We heard the explosion, we heard them fighting.
どうやらエンジン様が手を下されたみたいだ。相手もかなりの強者だったと。
Okay, so they actually realized. But we can't go back. No, Paimon, we can't go back. Kachina doesn't have that much
エ
time.
ンジン様を信じよう。正面対決であの方が負けるとは到底想像できな
Oh,
い。
you're right about that, Shaska.
こっちの剣を片付けたらすぐに戻ろう。
Yeah, let's hurry.
そうだな。
We don't have time to talk. Let's just go.
引き続き登るか